Hello everybody, my name is Ekman, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today is finally the day, everybody, so let me just show you what I have here so far in the Satisfactory. Now, I did show you that I have automated my radio control units, but I had to make 6 more manufacturers because I found out I wasn't automating enough other radio controllers to keep up with the 30 conversion cubes per minute. And also, I quickly utilized the copper, so let me just show you this huge area here. There's a lot more that's going on over here, so let me explain. First of all, I have actually taken care of all the parts and the remaining components to build and complete my nuclear setup. That's right, I managed to do it. Although, now obviously, if I did actually make a video, it would have taken me, well, quite many hours long. But I decided to just get it over with because I have to show you guys the entire setup. I know you've been waiting for this day. This specific day. And today, I want to show you what I've built so far. So, I have my high-speed connectors, and I had to belt them, like, over here, around here, and I had to belt them all the way to over here. So, the thing is, I needed to make my electromagnetic control rods by using stators and high-speed connectors. Each high-speed connector can make 2 electromagnetic control rods. And right now we have 170 per minute. There's 140 here and 30 right over here. Thing is, I need 165 of these electromagnetic control rods. But I decided to do 170 because I just want to have some extra leftovers. For here, I'm actually using the AL limiters, as you see on a belt over here. I do have them like all the way over from the train station, so I built them all the way over here just to make the last of the 30 electromagnetic control rods. And the next component I had to make, the last one I left for last, was the easiest, and that is my encased industrial beams. And I'm using alternative encased industrial pipe because I found out that this alternative recipe is better than the basic. And that's like no joke surprise to anybody. And, more importantly, I have a drone delivering batteries from my PS Star factory. I have the drone delivering electromagnetic control rods. And finally, since this is all set up, it's time for me to send this drone out its destination. Now, it's on its way. To where? Well, to my industrial beam seaport. And I call this seaport Beams! Obviously. Alright, while that guy is heading his way, we should head over to the factory right now. So, I used up like the rest of the coal that I was using for aluminum ingots for my steel ingots. So I'm making pretty much my steel pipes out of constructors. Now, admittedly, I could just make it in a factory like I did in a steel factory, but I was like, nah, constructors, and just, call it a day. Same thing with my wire. And I had some extra leftover of the copper ingots, so this is all being good use. Although I did have to make one single smelter right there. Yes, this one smelter, because I was short on 50 copper ingots. Sure, I could have pulled like 50 from over there, but there was a copper node over there that I had to quickly utilize. I'll change that up and free that up later on in the future. Also, I have a new weapon. Actually, no, not a new weapon. Ammo. And it's this right here. That's right. I finally got a chance to automate my homing rifles. So now I got the storage, dimensional depot. Now I'll have infinite ammo for the rest of my life. I'm always going to be ready for combat. Thing is, these things are stronger than the regular ammo, and they have the special ability to actually lock onto targets and head straight towards them. Obviously, that's what homing does, and I love it. I should have automated so many hours ago. But enough of that. It is time for me to make my journey back to the nuclear power plant. Alright, so I'll see you guys over there. It is going to be huge. Quick check. This SAM I have over here, the 600. Yeah, all being fully used, but I'll show you what I was using it in a moment. let me just give you a bit of the creation I've built. And take a good look at all of what I built so far. All this for 425,000 megawatts of power. Now, admittedly, it could have gone for 625,000 or more, but 425,000, I think I could be happy with that. All my pressure cubes is being delivered here by that one single drone out there, the yellow one. Yep. You might be wondering, why did I come up with this color palette for the belts and the assemblers? Well, it's just to match the plutonium power and its field rod. Now, let me just go do one more thing before we get started. You might have noticed, why were they flashing red on the lights? Well, that's because it's time for me to flip this switch, plutonium field, on. Let's see how much. Wait. No, that consumption's not right. It'll be updated once everything starts moving. Also, it's time to actually activate the main power switch to add it to my entire network. And this over here, well, I haven't actually made the emergency waste facility, but I'll do that another time. As for the sulfur, I haven't showed you all the work for the sulfur just yet. So all the SAM over here, it's actually coming from going all the way over here. I'm using it in my converters. Because the truth is, I only had 90 sulfur left from that one node, and it was not going to be enough. So, I decided to actually convert 2 full pure nodes of the iron, and about 600 from over there, from that one pure node of iron. And then, with 5 of these, getting 1,200 to match that uranium belt. And best of all, I was also able to get even more sulfur by converting coal. Now, I understand I needed it for diamonds, but do not worry. There is plenty of coal nodes around that I still haven't touched yet, which is good news. And I had to use a summer soup because, well, we weren't making enough of the minimum SAM, but this 300 is more than enough. And also, this over here, I was short on 90 nitrogen gas, all because there's one pipe here that goes to all the way over to that nitrogen gas node. Yeah, it was only 150. 90 short, had to convert. Sure, I could have just have a train over here delivering the nitrogen gas, but I say no. I decided to just save the train work, do this. These converters, yeah, they are one big game changer. All of this is now ready to go. Oh, I forgot that was there for me to look at. And don't worry about the empty spaces, I'll fill them up. Remember this from my last video? Oh yeah. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. Otherwise, you would be missing out on a lot of stuff. So everything is finally ready. Look at all this. All the belts. I thought it'd be more crazier than this, but it looks like it's not too bad. And as for my drone, yep, that's the electromagnetic control rods. I made it here just fine. As for you, wait a minute. This is not right. Did you not drop off? Wait, what's going on? Did my drone not move? No, it literally did. Wait, it dropped off, but did it? Oh, it actually it did. It actually did. Okay, I'm not sure what the transfer rate is for this drone port. 179? Okay, 179, perfect. That's actually enough. Okay, at first I thought some kind of bug happened again in the game. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. The only thing I have to do was to get the spicy rocks connected to the belt. And that's all I have to do. So without further ado, let the power of nuclear begin. Yep. And don't worry, I'll get to decoration later. Oh, we got some movement here. Alright, let's see how it goes. Yep, there they go. Using up every single uranium for all of the encased uranium cells. And this alternative recipe is the best. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of sparks. Everything is working. All of my manufacturers are going. And my drone here. Oh, before I do forget. There you go. Oh, almost forgot about this big guy. Here you go. Alright. Okay, I'm a little nervous. Because if something... I've done everything. I've done everything correct. If something goes wrong, then, well, we'll know for sure. One more thing to do. Go in there. And head in there. Now, there is this one belt right here, but that's because we have 30 extra on this belt. That's going to safely transfer over here. And I'm hoping that the 1.1 update fixes this lag about the color. Because for some reason, it gets a little laggy when you try to play it to a different, like... Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. All of my manufacturers are working. Look at this. They're making it. It takes 1 full minute just to make 1 uranium fuel rod. Well, looks like all this is going to be for a while. It looks like I might have to, like, stick around here. Oh, almost forgot. I do need to make some, Nobblies. Got the smokeless powder. And the AL limiters, so I gotta find a way to get them over here. I guess I'll just make a drone port for it, that's all. Yep. Alright, well, before we do... Now, there is one more thing I gotta do, but before we do actually, like, you know, get to see all the nuclear going. Let's see, at least all of these. It's gonna take around until all of these manufacturers are full of uranium. But until then, it only takes 5 to make 4 of these. Quick wire? You shouldn't be empty on quick wire. Oh! How does this not get connected? Okay. Well, I'm glad I was checking things out. Yeah, you know what? It'd be a good idea for me to go around and double check. It has taken me like over 900 hours of gameplay for this specific world just to get to this point. Okay, well, it looks like we're full. No sulfur? See, I knew it. I did forget some belts, but that's okay, because that one belt for... Okay, that one, okay, there we go. Now they should be working, I think. Okay, quick wire. Should be, okay. Okay, yeah, they were not connected. Oops! Hey, Fix a Corporation! Are you enjoying all this? Are you loving my progress? What about you, Ada? I'm pretty sure she's proud of how far I come. Oh, jeez, the leg. Okay. But don't worry. Everything's fine. No worries at all. I wasn't worried one bit. Why is it? Okay. That's just a little bit of restocking, okay. Alright. Let's see. They'll have that golden light. Everything is still moving over here, which is great. They're moving quite oddly, but at least everything is moving. Thank goodness. Now, these two belts are different. Okay, yeah, they needed to, you know, get going. Yeah, these guys are going. And, yeah, I know my max assumption. Oh, wow, okay, that is actually quite concerning, but you know what? It's a good thing I have actually come to this exact point. Oh, I can ignore this. I'll change the color later. I was, you know, I forgot to change the pipes back to blue, but that's okay. Alright. Oh, yeah. Now, the top row is the 300, so that's not going to get moved too much, but the other 5, holy moly. Have you guys ever seen this? Like, all this Katerium could turn into quick wire? Okay, well, at least everything is working at 100% capacity. I have my refineries with the concrete recipe for wet concrete to get rid of that excess water. Okay. I went around. I think everything is working just fine. Yes. For this specific moment. But then finally I could get back to automating everything else. And as for Fixonium fuel rods, I'll have to get to them another time. Okay. And it seems like all of... Yep, you can see the buildup over there. It takes minutes after minutes, but I think all of them... Yep. Got some yellow lights, but that's okay because... Well, it's going to take a while for them to just get all of their in-case uranium cells. And, of course, their industrial beams. But the drone should be back, yep, as expected, with about 500. And that drone's bringing back more than 200 per minute, which is great. That's perfect. Yeah, the radiation here is literally going to get pretty wild. I had to leave this hole open for no reason. And as for this, the 892 of these, well, these were like the leftovers, which is great because this will help jumpstart everything. I do notice there's one that I had to turn on just to see how much waste we were producing per power plant. I could have moved this container like up there just to get a good jumpstart, but actually, this spot here is good. Alright. Right, okay, I know you want to see this. If anything happens and everything starts to back up and everything starts to fail, I'll know for sure. Alright. Alright. It's time. Let's do this. In 3... that's good. Go! Bring me! The power! They're all going. Okay. There's the rods. Should be... Oh! No! Hey! There it is! Oh my god. At first I thought something bad was going to happen and everything's not going to be wise. Oh wait! The waste! The nuclear waste. Everything's moving. Everything is powering. Holy cow. Well, we'll get to the waste in a moment. Let me just turn this big guy back on. Holy crap. Okay, we'll see how much power we get at the end. Look at this. All the spice. Mmm, delicious. It is going to take a long trip around. We should see some waste down here soon. Yep. And just as expected, look at that. Okay, we'll come back up later. Okay. So we got 1,200 heading down this way. Split in 600, evenly 600. And then there's this 500 that's going to power accelerators. Alright, now you guys been waiting this specific... Whoa! Okay, well that was not intended. Alright, let's see how everything's going in here. It's going to take a while before things start to moving. By the way, we did have some extra non-fissile uranium for the leftovers. So this will be getting rid of pretty quick. Oh, but just in time. We're about to see the chain up. The loops! Finally! Come on. Come on, big guy. Oh, yeah, it's going. It's going. It's going. Okay. Oh, boy. Yep. Should be seeing our first plutonium pellets. Oh, wow. I hope everything... Oh, yep, there they go. Oh, wow. Wait, just wait until all these 8 of them start powering up. It's gonna be insane. Oh, boy. This isn't gonna cause a bit of a power-ish problem, right? Nope. Oh, my God. Almost 500,000. Oh, we are getting there now. And the alien augmenter is really giving me a big boost. Holy cow. This is what I needed. Oh. Oh, now you're active. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take a while until all these blenders are ready and full. But they are making the non-fissile uranium. These blending pumps are doing the work. Getting all the water out. Okay. Okay, it is going to take a while until all of these are like full of non-fissile uranium. And of course, the waste. Alright, we'll come back and check on that too. Let's see what's going on down here. Yes! DNK cells! Are we finally making our, is this going? Almost. Okay, it's almost. Almost there. Come on. There they are. We should be able to see our very first, yes! Well, not very first plutonium fuel rod, but it was working! And the silica is moving, Griffin. All of the waste is also moving. Now, I did have the waste and the rods going out this way, up against the wall, but since I actually made this, path here, I decided to just, do this. And it's going to take a while until all these reactors are full of uranium, the uranium fuel rods. So far, that remaining amount of rods from the industrial storage, yep. Should be seeing our first plutonium fuel rod coming. Where is it? Show me the new and wonderful exotic plutonium rod. Come on, where is it? Did it just already bit by me? Nope, not yet. I know it takes a full minute. Oh, there it is! Let's go down here. I welcome it. Where is it? Did it just... Where is it? Did it get stuck or something? I saw it. Okay, hang on. Where are you? Where'd you go? That's weird. I should have followed it. It didn't get shredded, no. But it should have... Where the heck did it go? Okay. That's weird. Is this a bug? Do we have a bug of the conveyor belts or something? Huh, that's weird. I just saw it. I saw it in his belt. That's weird. I know they're moving that way. Okay, we're getting more encased plutonium cells. Alright, let's follow one of them and see where they go. Any moment now. Any moment. Oh, is this done? Oh, that's done. Okay, there it goes. Okay, it goes down. Where did it go? The heck? Wait, what? Where's my... Oh! I didn't configure this! I didn't configure this, didn't I? The overflow? Oh! Oh, right. Because if it says an overflow... That's why I couldn't see any of them! Well, hello there, my majestic glowing beauties. Welcome to my world. You'll be so useful for my next nuclear power. But for now, it's best I just, well... I know, I should be using it for power, but right now, I just got that done. I got all of this done. I mean, I don't think it literally took me like 900 hours to get to this point, but it actually did. Because of all the things I've done. And some like major setbacks, but none of that stopped me. Nope. I know this looks a little weird here, but there wasn't much I could do to make sure the belts were not like interfering with each other. However, it is going to help me get tons of points. I mean, it was generating over 11 million points per minute, but I think with the plutonium fuel rods, just imagine all the points here. And this, yeah, this plutonium seaport is going to one day, you know, be transferring to the desert. For where I'm going to use them for power and finally make the plutonium fuel rods. Okay, yeah, that is a lot of nuclear waste just going all over the place. My goodness. Just wait until that 1200 belt gets full. It's not full yet, because we don't have all of the fuel rods on there, so some of them are powered down, some of them are off. That's because we're still waiting on getting all these filled with, you know, uranium fuel rods. Also, I did turn on my water extractors, so all of these should be working. They are. I can't see all of them because they're all, like, you know, together. So it's kind of impossible to keep track of all of them, but you can hear the noise. Everything's working. Yep. Sooner or later, all these are going to be super active. Alright, well, it looks like all of my assemblers here are making the plutonium pellets. Yep. Alright. Alright, well, before we go back into the waste, looks like the lights are now light blue. All of the pumps are going. The loops, the particle accelerators are going. Yep, they are going. Yeah, we'll get onto them in a moment. I'll come back to them. Oh, why are you two red? That's not good. Hold on. Hold on. Is this all just... There? It's not connected. It's not connected. Okay. Okay. Where did I connect you? That's power, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Is this all, powered or something? I think so. Okay, yeah. It's not red lights, so yeah, this is all being powered. I see. Wait. I may have to switch that to, another outlet, like, actually not. Instead of just switching to this, let's just do that. And then... Okay. There you go. That's better. Okay, I guess that wasn't, like, connected to power. It's fine. And yeah, I know there's, like, this here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the water's being pushed. There we go. Let's see how everything else is doing over here. Well, the lights have turned white. That's a good sign, as usual. Nitric acid is being made. We're using exactly 510 of this nitric acid and, of course, sulfuric acid. And we have plenty of nitrogen gas. I mean, we're not using up all of it just yet. But everything is actually moving. The pumps are working. All of these refineries are going. These refineries over here, they're going to be on standby until they get water. Until then, they are making the concrete. And they are filling this up. But once this gets full, once this backs up, we'll shred it all later. Oh, wait. Right output. Oh, well, let's just say none for the right output, because even though I can use this for crafting, I want to use it from an dimensional depot. Okay, everything is working a-okay. It is literally going to take a long time until all of these manufacturers up here made enough of the uranium cells. The uranium fuel rods is what I'm going to say. Okay, yeah, I see some red over there, but why? I gotta go check that out to figure out why they're red. Do they not have water? No, I got enough water over here, so that shouldn't be possible. And I'll color all these water pipes later to, like, the same down there. Okay, so let me see. Well, it got the, okay. Does it not have... Oh, it has no fuel rod, okay. Well, I did all the belt work. Is it because there is the uranium fuel rods? Are they still trying to get over here? Yeah, okay. That's what's going on. Well, these reactors only take half of an entire fuel rod per minute. Now, I am getting 425,000. I was around at 250,000, and now we're, like, having a big jump. Okay. With all this, I think I have enough power that lasts me, probably for no, not eternity. Probably forever. Actually, not forever, a long time. Yes. Go, my uranium fuel rods, go! Holy cow, there is just so much radiation going on all over the place. Okay. And yes, I am going to leave these signs here to tell me how much waste we're producing per minute. Because the fuel rods are not going to matter. We also got this 500 belt right here. It's not exactly 500 yet. I don't think all of them are powered up. They don't have enough fuel rods. And I know these are trying to get full too. Once all 20 of them up there are full, then the fuel rods will be able to focus their way down here. And we're actually making 34. Because of that one summer soup. I do have a bit of a confession with the loops. Let me show you, instead of explaining. Well, I'll explain a little, but there's a reason why I have one of them have the summer soups. You might be wondering why. Well, not because I want to see how much power. So if overclock of 2 of these consumes that much power, with a summer soup, Oh, it's not even active yet. It hasn't even got enough non-fissile uranium. Okay, that's fine. This one's always getting exactly 100. By, you know, this guy. Okay, it doesn't have enough re-erase to keep up, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until all these are full. And it looks like it's gonna be a while until all these are also full too. Jeez Louise, it's fluctuation is literally gonna be a problem. If I do get a power outage in like a random time, oh, I'll know if something bad happens. Thank goodness I was able to check on the belts. Yeah, this one is never gonna get overclocked. It was at 750 for its max consumption, but now it's at 3,000. Okay, well, I wanted to get like 120 extra plutonium pellets, so that way I can use 600 plutonium pellets for the uranium cells to get 300, and I end up with 15 plutonium fuel rods. 15 plutonium fuel rods. It doesn't sound a lot, but it is. Especially when you think about the amount of power you could get out of them. Yeah, I got this walk right here and a little blocking here. Man, this is crazy. Never thought I'd get to see the day like this. Yeah. Yeah, these loops, their particle accelerators are going. They are truly going. Yeah, I think some of the waste over here is going to get backed up. That's because we don't have enough waste generator over here. But that's okay because I'm pretty sure that all the rest of the of this waste here is going into the other particle accelerators. Where are they going? Okay. I think there's one side that's like full of waste. Yep. We're just waiting on that, you know, that non-fissile uranium. I did all the math. Everything's all correct. There it goes. That is a lot of plutonium pellets. Holy cow. Maybe it came out of this one? No, it probably came out of you. Okay. Well, as long as they're consuming the waste, we should have no problem. In fact, just in case if it comes to a problem... Oh boy. Oh boy, good thing I got that hazmat suit on. Okay, just take... Okay, come on, come on. Okay, these are not going to get active very fast. So I think I'm going to take these. And what I'm going to do is put them into blenders that really need it. Delicious. I know, right? Okay. Here, you can have that. You can have that. There we go. And the particle accelerators in the back that were like getting backed up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's quite slow, but that's just how they start up. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious, the sound effect of all these activating at the same time. Or, you know, at different times, and it sounds so cool. Okay, this is never gonna get old. Is that because you don't? Yeah, okay. Well, all these blenders don't have enough waste, but that's okay. If I wanted to, I can take more waste out. Don't worry. Got my filters automated. Let's see. So... We're getting some that are backed up. I should wait until this is done. I try taking it... actually, no. This one is actually just going on. Same thing with this one. I heard that. Okay, this one's about to get on soon. Yes, baby, no. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, here I can do this. Make more of this. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, the power is gonna, like, have a hard time climbing. But until then, all these are active. Going pretty well. I'll have to get to, like, more decorations. Maybe I should wait until 1.1 comes out of experimental. Well, it sure is hard to talk when all this stuff is going on at the same time. Okay, I know we're like dropping power a little bit, but that's fine. I am expecting that. I guess I could have just waited a long time for all this, you know. But hey, while I'm waiting, I guess I should go out to the world and collect whatever summer soaps and mercifairs didn't collect yet. And that's fine. Man, all of them just moving. Wait until that 1200 belt gets full. It's great. Oh yeah, let's go up here. I want to check up and see what's going on up here. Okay, I know I have a lot of building to do for my control center, but I'll have to like build an emergency waste system. And as for these splitters, well, they're smart splitters. And just in case if there's a emergency and there's a meltdown, well, let's just say I can actually change this. So if I put the center will be the overflow. Yep. And that one drone, I think it came back. Let's see how the transfer rate is going for the drones. Okay, that's not the number I want to see. It should be like 300 per minute. Oh, is it out of uranium? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I guess there's a bit of a problem with the transfer rate. And problem with the drones getting back on time. Oh shoot, whoops. I need to turn this off. Okay. Well, apparently some of these might have yellow. Yep. Okay, well, it looks like I might have to actually do a little bit of work. But I'll have to come back and see if we can actually make this a little bit better. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, the drones over here. Yeah, the drones right here. That's where one of the uraniums are. I might have to get another drone port over here and have it delivered over here, just so that way it can all be pretty good. Then, like I said, I'll just have to do all the colors later. My goodness, everything is working just fine. It's not exactly at 100% because I think we got a bit of a transfer rate issue. I mean, these two are actually from the Red Force, and they're supposed to be delivering like 300 per minute. At least they're coming back. And yes, I got batteries at the Red Force, in case you're wondering. Come on. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for it to deliver the uranium, and then we'll see how much we got for the, you know, the transfer rate. I know it gets updated, like, every time the drone comes back. It's still at 235, huh? Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna need to create, like, another drone port. And if I can figure out where I can, you know, make the next drone port. You know, if my manufacturers can't keep up with all the fuel rods and stuff, I'm gonna have a hard time about this. I'm gonna have a bad time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create some new drone ports and get some new locations. At least that one is back. Oh wow, they almost collide into each other. Well, I'm very happy about this. I've worked so hard on this, but I finally got it all working. I'll definitely have to get like a couple or maybe a few drones. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that your guys are happy to get to see all this. I don't know if those are like, yeah, they're on. Okay, I guess it must be a simulation distance or something. Okay. Well, finally done with all this. I don't think I'm gonna be working on the next like power plants for who knows how long. I'm gonna need to take a little break from this, or maybe a long break. I've been at this for like so long. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this of Satisfactory, because I know there's going to be like more updates to the game and stuff after 1.1. And please leave a like in my videos, and don't forget to ring that bell. You really don't want to miss out on a single like satisfaction here. Oh my goodness gracious, just seeing everything move in. It's really satisfying just to see it all just moving all at once and getting all over the place. Oh yeah. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I completed my nuclear project, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!